5-minute update that is probably, unless I get on a roll, probably going to be more like a minute. Although the whole challenge of this thing for me personally is to see if I can come up with 5 minutes of stuff to say. And I would say for the most part, I have failed at that. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just an exercise in doing something that you say you're going to do. So it's the holiday season, and it's Monday, December 8th. Been doing this for almost 2 months. Is that right? Yeah, wow, holy cow. And this is not the content that's going to be on the Real Hollywood Editor channel for a long time. It's just a place that, I can throw things up, and hopefully it garners a couple of views, and hopefully with those views you are a little more informed and more better. So tonight I am going to be. I'll just tell you what happened the last couple of days. So miscommunication. Said I was supposed to be in at 5 yesterday so I could wreck my body and change my sleep schedule, but that was wrong, and so I had to go in a little earlier, and so I continued to wreck my body. This will be the third night in a row tonight, but this is the time where the show is pushed back by a couple of hours, so the edit will be pushed back a couple of hours. So that means I start at 9 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. And so it's, as a young person in my 20s, 30s, heck, even 40s, it would have been very easy to, because I've done it. I've worked, I think it was like a 26-hour shift. Boy, that was a lot of money that day. That was like almost a week's worth of money in a day. Well, I mean, really, 26 hours is a long time, but that was years ago. So I think it was actually before my children were born. So I'm doing a pretty good job of filling 2.5 minutes here. So hopefully I can fill the rest of the 2.5 minutes. But so tonight I go in at 9, and I'll probably be back tomorrow at like 10. Tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record in the car. I think I did this before, but I'm going to record in the car on my way home. So here I am, dressed and showered and semi-fresh, I suppose, as far as like energy level goes. And we will see what happens tomorrow at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning when I record another video on my way home with my car self-driving me in probably LA traffic, because it'll be about 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe 8. I doubt it's going to be any earlier, but if the show goes great, then I can leave a little bit earlier and it'll be morning. So this is something, if you want to be an editor, you kind of need to prepare yourself for stuff like this. And heck, if you want to be an entrepreneur or a business owner, you should probably prepare yourself for long nights. It's not all fun and games. But I was just talking to my boy, and this is in relation to this. You have to prepare yourself for the future. If you sit around and waste your day now, while it may help you in other aspects of your life, as far as for me, I sat around and watched TV. You can ask my mom. But it prepared me for being a really, really good editor. So I used the rest of my life to kind of, rest of my, I guess, single years to become a great editor, and spent countless hours working at the craft and learning the technology behind it. So go out and do something hard today. And because once you're out of high school, once you're into the real world, you're going to kind of wish you were back in high school again with the knowledge that you have. So it was so much easier having your parents pay for everything. You'd have care in the world, and then all of a sudden you get thrown out and you're like, hey, I got to pay for rent. I got to pay for my own food. I got to pay for my own gas. I got to pay for my own car. I got to get insurance. I got to do all this stuff. What happens? Where's mom and dad? Don't rely on mom and dad for everything. The sooner you learn that, the better off you will be in the future. And personally, I think the more successful you'll be. So have a good night. See you in 12 hours. Maybe a little bit longer than 12 hours.